So apparently this game is pretty popular. That's what I have heard. I've never played it though. I've seen a lot about it, but I've never actually played it. So let's play it. Hell mode. What is that? Unafraid of death and other difficult matters. The pact of punishment will make your life harder right away. Said this, you're a veteran of the cycle of death and rebirth, or seeking a purer, more challenging experience. So it's a hard mode? I don't know. I'll probably just go with normal. I'm not that much of a masochist these days.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
Tartarus. Now, the game really...
To hell with this place.
Yeah, they're really not shying away from just being Bastion again, are they? Proceed.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Very simple game, as expected.
Heads up.
Oh, accept?
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Oh. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Press or hold X to use main weapon. Okay. Turn foes' attacks back at them. Failing shot. Your cast damages foes in small. What's cast? Press B for a powerful ranged attack. Oh, okay. I didn't even use that. And can deflect. So just a lot of deflect. I get to choose what deflects. Your dash deals damage. You get this I like. Yeah, I think I want this one, honestly. Divine dash.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
Wait, how's she talking to me if she can't hear me?
Now let's be reasonable, no?
Oh, he got hit. I was going for like a no-hit run. It's gonna try and be all badass.
Was that really necessary?
Why does the main character just sound bored all the time? Like he's trying too hard to be cool, like a 80s greaser or something. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. Like the Fonzie type with the dark sunglasses and the leather jacket. Just too cool for any of this shit. So does this just respawn infinitely? Oh right, that's right, my dash can deflect. Didn't remember that.
Sound. That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Zagman, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Dionysus, god of wine. Your attack inflicts hangover. Okay. Chippy shot. Your cast lobs large explosive that bursts into... Let me pick up... What is that? A potion? Nectar. I don't know what nectar does. Cast lobs a large explosive. I think attack poison seems okay.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here. Each exit has its own reward.
Alright, so choosing key or purple thingy. Let's try this.
Louds. Key.
Chthonic? Like Cthulhu?
Wonder where I can use this.
I did not know Cthulhu was a Greek god. Learn something new every day. Okay, we have a red thingy. And a mask? No, it's a bag. Let's try the bag. Could be a shop.
I think I hear the river. Charon's shop.
Aha! It is a shop. Stygian boatman.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Seriously, I hate his voice so much. Like, he just sounds like he... I'm not even sure what I would say he sounds like. He just sounds like he's saying words. You know? What do these even cost? Yellow stuff? I don't think I can buy any of it either way.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me. Can't buy that.
Yeah, I can't buy anything. Oh, that was a waste.
Armored.
Why is stuff falling from the ceiling? Even his phew lacked any emotion. He just sort of went, phew. It's like playing as Mandy from Billy and Mandy, but less fun.
Good.
Good lord.
Where now?
Let's see, red thing or yellow thing? Oh, mouse. I'll stick with controller. Hello, Iron Chef. How are you doing? Let's go with this yellow thingy. I don't know what this is. How are you doing today?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. The projectile itself turns into the red thing. Okay. Whoa. Oh, come on. good. I'm glad to hear that. Wait. Can I turn it down or? Well, I think my mouse cursor is locked to the screen.
I'm home.
I'm real now? I am real.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
I have been for a little bit. Just turn the game down a touch. Just a touch. Not too much. Yeah, I started using the camera a couple weeks ago. Oh. I was about to attack you.
Hades where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more
Back
than others.
already. Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Okay. Pet the puppy.
There's a good boy.
Permit the gods his rest.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Yeah, take the word of a man who clearly died.
Of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Relax.
Not as comfy as it looks.
Okay. We have an uncomfortable chair. That's surely important and very crucial to Greek lore.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes.
So, what's the plot?
Then go.
How goes it, Shades?
I told you I should have gone to a physician. Are the shades emoting? Like freaking emojis?
Hey, room. I'm back.
Use the mirror to grow stronger.
Night and darkness guide me.
Give me 1 second. I have 20. Your bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. What matters when you exit a chamber? I mean, that works. Reveal 2 hidden new talents inside the Mirror of Night. Oh! Plot is you're a rebellious teenager trying to run away from home because your dad's an asshole. Okay. Reason you're going to escape, don't you reach that cutscene? I've been playing for literally 15 minutes, so probably not.
I think that should do it.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
It's enough of a baseline to get you started. I mean, yeah.
I'm wide awake.
Clearly! I mean, he really does have that just sort of
Okay.
needlessly rebellious teenager kind of thing about him, doesn't he? He sounds like he should have like the slicked back black hair and like really dark eyeliner and maybe really pale makeup. It's like, "Eh, screw you, Dad." I think I can unlock this.
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the? I can escape through that pink window there.
Pink window?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
Training dummy?
Remember having you on payroll, mate? Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Volley fire. Oh, why is an attack button too? While flashing to power shot. While dashing to dash strike.
Weak.
Oh wait, I think I. No. Oh. Oh, I see how that works. Okay, so the arrow goes as far as the indicator does. If the indicator doesn't go all the way, the arrow doesn't go all the way. Because physics. Because I guess it's a magic arrow, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, that does 60. This does 20.
Change of plan, I like it.
Nova Smash. Right. I actually killed him.
Bet I got you pretty good.
Well, we haven't tried this yet, so let's just use this. See, you mentioned a pink window. Pink window. Got it.
All right, one more time.
Does have two different colored eyes and pale skin. That's kind of emo. Yeah, kind of.
Thunder. Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
So if the king is on my side, why exactly do I have to go through all this shit? Can't he just come down and get me? Special cause lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. That's Y if your weapons... Oh, Y is the special. Okay, and then B, I guess, is cast. Special and cast, two different things. Okay. Cast is a burst of chain lightning. That sounds good. So is this the pattern for the entire game? Each of my power choices are just something that affects the three different effects. You definitely cannot. None of them can get in, and no one can get out, supposedly. Ah. Only help you indirectly, since Hades owns the underworld. Eh. What's the point of being the king if no one has to listen to you?
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Oh, right. Alright, immediately I regret my decision to not use the sword. Oh well.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
They also can give passives, not just attack. Okay, that's kind of what I was wondering, because all of the... Huh? Okay. Because all of the choices I've seen so far have just been modifications to the attack buttons. Alright, well, that's pretty easy. Whatever. You have the one boon for each slot. Primary, special, cast, dash, and any number of passive ones. Oh, okay, so now that I have the Zeus cast, I can't get another cast to buff that. It's like one per. Okay, I think I see.
Weak.
You exchange them if you like a better one. Okay.
Centaur heart.
Gain 25 health.
That'll keep me going for a bit.
Oh, max health. Nice. So where's the... Wait, where'd my spell thing go? Shouldn't the red thing have spawned somewhere? There it is. I don't know where that went. Alright, apparently use keys to unlock weapons, or I can get purple things to do purple thing stuff. RNG tends to prioritize the 4 mod slots first. 100% but it's weighted. Alright, gotcha. So what is that with the rocks that just keep randomly falling from the ceiling? It just keeps happening. I feel like I'm playing Gauntlet.
From the dead.
100 coins. Alright. Destructible terrain. It can hurt enemies, but not you. Oh, that's a nice change of pace.
Some darkness.
Some darkness? Is that what that purple stuff is called? The darkness? Oh, I see. Okay, so you hit the pillars and it drops debris. Okay. Knight? What? He's just saying random shit now.
They absorbed my blow.
Oh, I didn't. Ah.
A divine arrow. There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades,
Permanent strength hands is
this message.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I discovered that one already.
You?
Artemis.
I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Alright, doesn't really separate you from everyone else on Olympus, but okay. Let's see, your attack is stronger. Intentional critical damage. So are crits not normally a thing? Your special is stronger. I need to remember the special exists. There's a chance to deal crits. So this just adds crit. Your dash strike deals more damage. Oh, okay. She's not like other girls, apparently. Oh, and attack damage plus 20%. Oh, maybe I'll go with this. Alright, Deadly Strike.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
And just thematically, having the power of Artemis with my bow and arrow sounds perfect. Should I go with the bag? I think I'll go with this way. Poseidon, help me!
Ready, lads?
Man, I wish you could carry more than one weapon. Where's my magic thing? So, as far as I understand it, once you use your magic, you have to find the red orb thing that the magic throws out, right? Does it just not appear every once in a while? Or am I just not seeing it because the game is so colorful anyway? Because the game has a lot of colors in it.
Had enough. It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades...
It'll stay stuck in them for a while. Okay, so it's not like you can just keep grabbing it over and over and over.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
See, your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your dash damages foes in area and knocks them away. Any rewards are worth more. You see, gemstones for house contractor renovations. Darkness. It makes a cooldown. Whether an enemy is stuck with one matters for some abilities. I see, okay. Charon's Oval. Crushing items during escape attempts. All of it's lost on death. Okay. So I think I'll... I'm getting more stuff. Actually sounds pretty good. I mean, pushing foes away is also really good for a bow and arrow. So let's do this.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the seas should be of help. Oh no.
Nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead.
I mean, if you're in Hades, you're already dead, so...
Made them mad.
Ah, shit! Freaking bullet hell!
What did you expect?
Oh, damn it, Father.
I'm up. Looks like one of the wretched witches shot you dead last time. Sorry to hear that, huh? Have you tried shooting them first?
It is a video game.
Hail, Prince.
Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
I'm sure I wouldn't, lad. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
I mean, I didn't really say thanks or anything. I just asked who did it.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Stores some heart amid the gloom. Otherwise inaccessible locations found. So basically this adds possible rooms to the dungeons. That's what I'm getting from this. You just like add places that might appear during runs.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Everything except the work orders tab is cosmetic only. Oh. Why does
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it. I can grow stronger.
Death Defiant. Source 6% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. 1 time per rank. And this is permanent, right? It works on every run. I hope. So, yeah, it's basically an extra life. Alright.
How's it going?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I can't. I much prefer the sword, I think.
Prestigious blade of the underworld. I need your strength.
Like, the bow is simpler, but it just feels better using the sword.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer. Enchantments for my weapon.
Your thrust deals plus 200% damage. Has a 40% crit chance. Dash strike hits twice and deals 20% damage. Special hits a wider area and does 20% damage. I think I want this one.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you. Witches.
Of course, with using the sword, I have to actually aim. There's no auto aim.
Unlock something back home.
Let's see, red thingy or Artemis again? Let's go with red thingy. I'm not sure what this is.
Dust.
Wait.
We have here.
Oh, okay. I think I see. 105% max life. Nice. Vitality. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for telling me out loud what everything is. What would I do without you? Boredly telling me everything. See, Zeus, and I'm guessing that's the wine guy. Dionysus, I think it is. Zeus seems pretty good.
Yours isn't my affair, I know, and yet I cannot help but take an interest in your plight. Your father cast his lot. He need not take his anger out on you.
Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. Special cause lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Let's try this one.
Thunder time.
Like the world's most bored superhero cry. Yeah, that's... The description of that is completely misleading. Nice, okay.
For safekeeping.
So there is no way to heal unless you just straight up get lucky. Healing is rare. Yeah, that's kind of what the sense I'm getting. I'm really underestimating this special attack. Really need to use it a lot more, I think. Yeah, what happens if you get Zeus again? Oh, I thought the thing was going to blow me up. Ah.
In the name of Hades.
Thunder Dash. Lightning effects also makes foes jolted. Victim's next attack self-inflicts lightning damage that harms nearby foes. Oh, neat. Lightning bolt effects deal damage in larger area. Dash, I guess? Alright, I'm gonna die anyway, so... We'll see.
Oh, God.
Wretches, take him now.
Got their attention.
Okay. Oh, wait, no! That's not dead yet. Yeah! Got that.
What's that?
Okay. That's it? Guaranteed a shop before each boss, which usually has healing. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is.
Who should I give this to?
You give it to people?
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
So I guess this is a shop, so...
Charon set up shop.
Yep. Ooh, french fries. I can get another Zeus. I don't think I want one.
Should come in useful.
Oh, this upgrades what I have. Okay. Alright, this is actually being very useful, so I think I will take that.
Must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Heal. There you go.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant. Never been this far.
Are you gonna say that every time?
Pests. Who dies next?
The music sounds like a mix of Bastion and Doom, weirdly enough. Shit.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Especially this part. This really sounds like Doom. You know what, if this upgrades attacks... I'd actually kind of like to keep upgrading this attack, because this attack's pretty awesome.
Brimstones. A palm of power.
A palm of power. I mean, sure, why not? Keep it up. Alright, another shop. Wish I could buy something else. And I have a red thing here, which I think is health, so let's go with the health. This looks a lot like a trap.
Strength of the centaurs.
Oh, no? No trap? Okay.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
So is he listening to the narrator talk? Well, is he actually just sort of sitting back at home in front of Hades, listening to him regale the stories of his own escape attempts?
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Is her wing on backwards? Shouldn't the black part be facing back? Why is the colorful part facing back and the... Okay. I did not know how spammable this special was. It's kind of ridiculous. Ah, traps. God damn it! Nope. Oh, come on.
Finally.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
Gift?
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Back again.
Your Highness.
Nectar can be gifted to basically everyone. What does it do, though?
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her even without something like this.
Cerberus is probably a good gift choice for a new player. The first one to each character gives you a thing. Oh, cool.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
First gift per person is really the one that matters for the moment. Alright, gotcha. Alright, I'm willing to give it to him.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Thank you, boy.
Old spiked collar. Okay. So if they don't have a thing, I assume they have nothing new to say.
Well, thank you for your remembering me, child.
Yeah,
Bye,
okay.
Nix.
So do you have to spend your resources between runs? Do they go away if you don't spend them? Or can you, like, hoard them and save them up? No, you can hoard. Okay, cool. No, this one's not bad. A little bit of healing. It can't hurt.
Good to go.
So what does that spiked collar thing do? Is it like a permanent bonus, or is it another added to the RNG pool item?
Hey,
Oh, why is this glowing? Plus 20% purple?
Let's go, Coronacht.
Why?
Whoa.
I mean, I guess I can use it. There's an equipment slot in the weapon room. Equipment slot?
Got something new to try.
Oh, okay. Adds plus 25 to your life total. Equipped. Oh, okay. So you. Oh, this is all the keepsakes go here. Okay, so you give everyone stuff, then they give you. All right.
Go with that one.
You only get one. Okay.
I can do this. One more time.
Each run, one weapon will give bonus resources. To encourage you to be flexible.
The trident.
I can deal with that. That's pretty cool.
How fares your feud against my crusty elder brother lately? Good? Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
Your attack deals more damage. Your cast damages foes in area and knocks them away. Your dash damages foes in area and knocks them away. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
I thought the knockaway would be where you go from, not where you go to. That's actually kind of disappointing. Damn it. I guess it's still not bad.
Crushed. Right.
Let's see. Thor and life. Let's go with life. No, it's not really Thor. Okay, is it me or the chamber is not really random? It feels like the same chamber is over and over. Like what they're filled with is a little different, but they look the same. Like I've seen this room and this spot over and over and over again. I swear I have.
Thank the gods.
See, purple thing and key. Let's go with key. I want to unlock different religion. Well, yeah. Unless you're talking about... Of course, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Greek gods and the Norse gods are all at Marvel. Everything's in Marvel, so... The chambers are pretty samey. It gradually expands, but combat room variety is always going to be pretty low. Okay.
A key to a weapon.
Also, the hammer reminds me of the sail hammer from Bastion more than Thor. That's probably what it's meant to be. I just see hammer and immediately think of Thor, for pretty obvious reasons. There aren't many characters who use a hammer as a weapon, especially since I didn't really use the hammer in Bastion. I think in Bastion I mostly used the guns, actually. I didn't really use the hammer much at all once I could get rid of it. Keys will unlock new weapons and mirror talents. I don't know what a mirror talent is, but okay.
May I help you?
Okay, why are you turning around? Stop it. I think it gives more options than the mirror. Oh, okay.
This to unlock a weapon.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Let's see. Broken Heart. I'm assuming that's Aphrodite. And the sailing ship. I think I've gone there before. I don't remember what it is. I haven't seen Aphrodite yet.
See you. let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
I don't know. Whenever I think of Aphrodite, I think of the old, like, Hercules Aphrodite. The one that talks like a valley girl for absolutely no reason. I'm pretty sure that was Aphrodite. Yeah. The one from the Hercules TV series. That was very, very weird, but fun. If it shows a little skull under the icon for the next room, it's a mini-boss. But the loot is better. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. Your cast is a wide, short-range blast that inflicts weak. B for a powerful ranged attack. Weak. For at least 4 seconds, victims deal at least 30% less damage. Foes are slain. They damage you by foes and inflict weak. Not necessarily a mini-boss, but definitely a harder room in general. Okay. Gotcha. Resist some damage from nearby foes' attacks. Minus 10% damage doesn't seem bad. Let's go with that.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Alright, we've got Kara in the shop. And we've got this. I'm guessing Ares?
Tombstone. Just great.
Ah! Oh my god. This is a terrible boss to have the bow on, I think, because it holds you in place while you're charging the shot. Okay. Whew!
One less giant evil crystal, then.
That was close.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Oh, they have rarities. I didn't even notice that. Have they always had that? Your cast sends a blade rift hurling ahead. Rift damage per hit. Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. I guess I'll take the epic one. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. I mean, I don't know how many more hits I can take, but... Boons are the same, but higher rarity versions are stronger. I didn't even notice they were colored before. I guess just stay away from them and I'll be fine. And the bow is stronger than my magic attack. What's the point of the magic? Nothing right now, I guess.
Right there.
Right there, indeed. Let's see, another Poseidon. Are you a thing? Nope. Every boon has both rarity and a level. Oh, I didn't even notice the level. Ah! Shit! Ah! Need to remember my dash is also an attack. Jesus. Ugh. All right. Woo. Okay, stop. There. The effect is usually like the multiple of rarity and level. Most of the level is there to be increased by those pomanders. Oh, okay.
In the name of Hades.
See, Tempest Strike. Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. That seems good. Pick one up, it'll always be level 1, so they don't mention it. Oh, okay. Pomegranate, Pomander. I'm sure they're the same thing. Stemming foes in the barriers creates a watery blast of barriers. What are barriers? Your attack and special are stronger the first 10 seconds in encounters. Eh, I like this one actually. Oh yeah, this is doing much better. Ah, shit. Aim at the right ones, you idiot! God. Probably the main problem with the bow is it just doesn't aim at the enemies that need to die. It's really hard to manually aim. And sometimes it aims at a wall! I think it defaults to the closest enemy. Why is the wall an enemy? Is that what it is? Is it my controller just flicking too much to the other side? I think it is. It's not even like an old controller. It's a freaking Xbox One controller. It's not old.
Which path?
Okay. Health. Health, health, health. Without health, I am dead. That's just how it is. Alright, I think I can do this. Between the knockback and just range damage in general, I think I can do this.
How many now?
Oh shit! Nice. Oh crap, not dead. Ugh. Shit! Oh, fuck. I hate you all! Oh my god. Friggin' turtling bastard, get over here!
All set.
Whew. Okay.
Got to focus.
Oh, shop! Yes, okay. I think there's an option to setting to reduce stick flashback sensitivity for exactly this issue. Most decent games will have that. I definitely want you.
Hit the spot.
Whew. Okay, and I forget what you are, but I can afford everything. No, I can't. I can only afford one of these. This is glowing, though. That's very enticing. I think I'll take this.
I'll take this one.
The riverboatman Charon is beholden to your father's realm, but seems agreeable enough for a fair price.
Oh, it's Athena, of course. A shield, okay. The special is stronger and can deflect. That's actually pretty good. Deflecting with that giant barrage, that's pretty good. The image flows around you and briefly deflect. Sure footing. Resist damage from traps. The traps are actually killing me as much as anything else. So yes, I want this. Plus 6. I assume that means plus 60% resistance, not plus 60% damage. God, why do I want this? I think I will take this. Deflect.
Appreciate the backup.
So now, yeah, that should deflect, which is cool.
No need to thank me, mate.
Okay. Oh, Karen wants to talk. Good talk.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we? Hi, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
I'm glad I can kill with a dash. Make things a lot simpler. Ugh. Of course. I can't tell if the dash is invincible or not. Sometimes I get hit out of it, sometimes I don't. Okay, that does a lot more damage than I thought it did.
Not a scratch.
You do have iframes while dashing. Okay, good to know. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Ah! I should have taken the floor trap one. I really should have. So bad at dodging those for some reason. Ugh.
Let's end this.
Nice! You can interrupt that.
I'm up. Ha! Megra the Fury got you again. She is unstoppable, isn't she? One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
Pardon the interruption, everyone.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad.
Why does he keep doing that? Am I just accidentally unplugging the controller?
For
I think
all
I
our
might be.
sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Codex received. Earn more by having conversations. Earn more by accepting boons. Okay. Oh, that's right. The Chthonic gods are the gods of the dead. And then there's the Olympian ones. Okay, I remember that. I know a little bit about Greek mythology, but not a whole lot. The Underworld. Wow, that's a lot of levels, actually. Infernal Arms.
Why, I can scarce believe my eyes. Is that you, boy? Cerberus, look who it is. He's back.
Cerberus looks mournfully toward the prince.
No need to drag the dog into this, Father.
Anything you say to me, you say in front of Cerberus. You might even learn a thing or two from him of listening and of obedience.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No. Wonder where Nyx went.
I was just about to say that. Good job, game designers. You predicted me.
The Mirror of Night.
Shadow Presence. More damage is pretty good. Or +1 additional dash in quick succession. Oh, nice. I want to save up for that. Seems fairly important.
Hey.
Okay,
You're pretty quick,
what's
you know,
up?
boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours and keep them guessing. Don't let them catch you standing still.
Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess.
Okay, I can take the shield or the spear. Shield seems more interesting, honestly.
Open up. Aegis, Shield of Chaos. Lend me your power.
Hey, nice.
Full rush, throw. Nice. So I'm Captain America, basically.
Wow.
Captain America, this bitch.
Right.
Exactly.
Gust of air.
I'm guessing. God, what was his name? Oh God, why can't I remember his name? Whatever.
Mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
A bat? Someone doesn't know what bat wings look like. That's not a bat wing. That's a bird wing. God.
Hey, boss. Found you. Good.
Hermes, that's it.
Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now, come on. We've both got places to be.
You move faster. Very simple. Your special is faster. Okay. Your attack is faster. Alright. Nice and simple. I like it.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go. That's what you get.
Hermes. Oh, okay. Oh, what's this?
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
I like the idea that hell isn't like this super secure place. It's just a maze. Alright, need to actually aim.
Time to go then. For safekeeping.
Seems to me you've had yourself a spot of lady trouble lately. Isn't that correct, nephew? I mean the Fury down in Tartarus, of course. You're going to let her keep on bossing you around?
See, your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your cast damages foes in area and knocks them away. Your dash damages foes in area and knocks them away. I was a fan of the title dash before. Flood shot, maybe. I mean, special damage plus 70%. That seems pretty good. Alright, I want to unlock more weapons. I mean, it's working. Sometimes a shield makes a better ranged weapon than a bow. I know, it's a lot faster.
Use this to unlock a weapon.
It's a hell of a lot faster. And it hits more than one enemy. You don't have to aim very, very carefully.
I commissioned back at home. That's better.
Restore.
That's good.
A place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And not a moment too soon.
See, I don't have enough money for the shop to be worthwhile, so let's go for Ares.
This won't end well for you. Hello, Lord Ares.
Money behind the cam? It is. Do you want me to move it over? I could probably move the camera a little bit. Money. There we go. Okay. The most important thing to know about anybody.
The blessing of your uncle Lord Poseidon might have helped you to this point, but here, my gift shall see you further still.
Ah, they acknowledge each other. That's kind of neat. Using Death Defiance, deal more damage that encounter. Eh. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. Your attack inflicts doom. Okay, I'll take that one. Doom. Always Doom. Let's explain the music. Very Doom music.
Let's go, lads.
Hey, does that include the dash attack? Or the charge attack? I assume it does. It's still part of the main attack. NEX attack. Nice.
That's what you get.
That shield of yours called Aegis. Why, in fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course, but how you found it you shall have to tell me once you're here.
Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. If you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. I kind of like this one. Cast or Revenge are both good picks. Yeah, I'm going to go with Revenge.
All right, Lord Zeus.
I just realized that Doom wasn't really working on the bosses, was it? I feel like it wasn't doing anything.
Look what I found.
I think Revenge Lightning is my most taken boon in the entire game. It seems very good. Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is always a fun ability, no matter what game it's in. Oh hey, more of that Ambrosia, or whatever they wanted to call it. Why isn't it Ambrosia?
How's that?
Is Ambrosia something else? A little harder to see enemy visuals on bigger enemies. I only have one Doom enemy at a time, but once it hits you, you can put another one on. Oh, okay.
Bottle of nectar.
Nectar, whatever. Yeah, isn't that what Ambrosia is? It's the nectar of the gods. Why didn't they just call it Ambrosia? Why? There is Ambrosia 2 later. Oh, okay. As long as it's somewhere. I don't know what this is. I'll go this way. I don't really want to fight like a mini boss or anything. Plus, I don't want to know what this is. Mm-hmm. I need to figure that out. I really do. Yeah, my computer's been doing that. I don't know what it is. Like, only games do it, and only after, like, an hour and something? assume it doesn't save mid run progress. Did the game crash? Yes, it did. It 100% did. Where does it start me? Oh, I'm right back at that room. I think.
Prince?
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Whatever offers a choice of benefits. Healing. Lose it all for his... actually, yeah, I'm fine. Used to permanently grow stronger. Charon's Oval. Yeah, Darkness probably seems like the better idea.
Good choice.
Cheers, mate.
That's a lot of it. Yeah, that's more than I've gotten in any given run.
Farewell, Highness.
This shield is amazing. Hello, Amy Mortez. How are you doing today? I think I'll go this way.
I'll destroy you.
Doing work today. My day is going alright. I'm doing video games. So it's better than doing work, probably. Unless you really like your work. That's always a good thing.
A key to a weapon.
Yeah, this shield is absolutely nuts.
Charon's shop.
I don't know what that green thing is. I don't need the health for once. Oh, I can give him the thing? Random boon. Oh, okay. Let's give him the thing. Let's see what happens.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
You don't get to see what god it is, but it's cheaper. Ah, okay.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Where am I from? The United States.
Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
Or I can get a guaranteed this. I guess I'll go ahead and get the mystery bag.
Wisdom
There she
guide
is.
you, cousin. It feels unseemly to make contact from that most unpleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity.
That's good. I mean, it's not bad. Not a terrible place. Usually. Bronze skin, reduce damage. Nice. About custom design? That's a very vague term. I don't think I've ever equipped the hourglass. Oh, the thing you just gave me. I didn't even look and see what it was. I'll have to look at it later. Deals damage and can deflect. Deflecting with a dash seems very good. Of course, so does this. I'll take the reduced damage, I think.
The shield of light.
Alright.
Oh, hello.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
You have a weird item mod playstyle. Sounds fun.
I envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities. I'll make this quick.
No effect.
That hurt.
Oh, that was bad. Alright.
Curse you.
This is going fairly well.
Catch this.
Ask if I need anything made for my channel. I don't think I can. I'm sorry. Very nice offer, though. I do kind of like how the shield does everything except block. It's kind of funny. Does block?
Impossible.
Oh, she died. I thought I died. Like, wait a minute, don't I have my revive?
I did it. The ancient blood.
Ugh, okay. Gain +1 something or other.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Titan blood. Ah, okay. Hey, the shield does block? When was it blocking? Didn't look like it was blocking anything.
How did you...
Don't mind me, Father.
Shop? Oh. Store up to 30. Instant. Gain a random item offered from the Wall of Karen. Or Well of Karen. Chimera Jerky. Passive. Your special deals plus 40% damage. I'm using my special a lot, so that's actually pretty good. I'll take some health. And I guess I'll just take them all. Okay. Sell?
Wash away my boons.
Oh, okay. I think I liked what I have, though. It only lasts 6 rooms. Really? Ah. I saw you, Amy. I can't really do anything like that right now. Thank you, though. I hope you enjoy the, just hanging out and talking. The jerky? Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I'll probably just keep it all.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please. That's the farthest I've come. There. Now we're getting somewhere.
Asphodel?
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Embark? Oh, that must be the way to go. Okay.
Burn flingers.
Oh, you can push him into lava. Neat.
Ready for them. It's Hermes. Olympus
You don't say.
sent this message.
See, greatest reflex. You can dash more times in a row. Neat. After you dash, briefly become sturdy and move 100% faster. You move faster. Interesting. I think I'll just take the straight up faster movement. What does sturdy mean? Take 30% less damage. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'll take that then. Oh. That's kind of funny. I don't know why that looks funny to me. It like turns into a flash for a second.
Next island. Inferno bombers.
Wait, how do I get across there? Can I dash across? Yes, okay.
So close.
Old spiked collar, rank up. Neat. Let's see, I only have 56, so there's no point in going to the shop. So I guess I'll go for the money. More stuff. Nice.
Let's see what's in here.
Eris Bangle. Passive. You do plus 50% damage striking undamaged foes. Meh. +1 for your cast. I'm not even really using my cast, am I? Restore health. That seems good. Absolutely worth it. I agree. Oh, 6 encounters. I see. So probably not worth it. Let's see, Zeus or Poseidon? Poseidon is serving me well so far, but I think I'll go with Zeus. No, maybe I'll just go for like a Poseidon build. I don't know. Why not?
That's a problem.
Okay. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, okay. I'm okay. I expect to see freaking beholders in Hades.
Until next
he
time,
died.
Gigantic Gorgon Head. Olympus, I accept this message.
Your boons with knockaway effects deal bonus damage to bosses. I mean, that's not bad. Your attack and special is stronger in the first 10 seconds. Your dash damages foes in area and knocks them away. I mean, if I actually make it to a boss, I can just shield throw it. I mean, I'm abusing shield throw like nobody's business. So maybe I'll just do this. Hope to kill everything super quickly.
Slam dancers.
Aw, come on. I hit the button.
Someday I'll go even farther.
Welcome back. It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Utter darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Nix.
Gah.
Achilles, sir. I got a relic of some sort out there. A globule of ancient blood which formed after I fought with Megara. Is this really the Titan's blood I found?
As far as I know, yes, lad, that it is. Though whose exactly, I'm not so sure. You'd best hang on to it and keep it safe. Your weapons, they shall thirst for it and drink it up. Not yet, perhaps, but soon.
Well, I wasn't about to drink it.
So it's going to be used to upgrade weapons. Got it. Understood. Oh, hey, new
The
room.
lounge is open.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Everyone loves a good bowl of gah. Absolutely. Who doesn't like gah?
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Oh, I have to fight her every time? I thought I hit like a checkpoint where I could teleport to.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up.
I have to clean the rafters.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Okay.
Greetings, Chef.
Wasn't quite expecting that for Medusa. Oh, you're doing a thing.
Uche's doing all right.
Who exactly is the supervisor around here? This is ridiculous. Cause of death, blood pressure. Let's see. Greater reflex. Form +1 additional dash in quick succession. I think I want this. Oh, that's all you get for that. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what you would do so with only being a head and all. I mean, assuming this is like after all of the lore happened, Medusa did have her head ripped off. Like, she was canonically beheaded in Greek lore, so maybe that's what they're going for? Her head, because she had her head ripped off, then I don't know, she came to Hades as just a severed head? I don't know.
Alright, I'm ready.
Check the display case.
Suppose
I
can
will.
Talk you into fighting back this time.
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Okay. What's this one do?
Clear 25 encounters with this rank up. Items from the Well of Charon have durations increased by plus. So this increases how long those paid things from the second area last. Which is interesting. The idea is you just keep getting more and more money and getting more and more of those items. Her name is Dusa and she's a maid, if that helps. Medusa. Come on, I'm pretty sure I said that. Yeah, temporary effects you can buy from the purple cauldrons. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I prefer the spiked collar still. And we can try the spear.
Let's see what's in here. Baratha, the Eternal Spear. Join my pursuit.
This ought to be good.
Oh, you can't move while you're charging that. I don't like that. Oh, okay, so you summon it back. Okay. Neat. Alright, I'll try this. Yeah, it's kind of like Sans from Undertale. The comedian, Comic Sans. Took me a while to get that one, too.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything. Especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Oh, what's this?
Your call makes you surge into foes while impervious for 1.2 seconds. Call. Press right trigger for Olympian's aid. Use one stock of your God gauge, or all 4 stocks for a much stronger effect. Spear is your first win. It has some pretty crazy hammer abilities. Huh. Okay, so summon.
At my beck and call.
Let's try it. Oh, that actually seemed fairly underwhelming.
That is an ominous looking portal on the ground right there.
Descend minus 21. I mean, I'll try it.
So all I need to do is sacrifice some of my life essence to go in here. Ah, don't see why not. Who or what is that?
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Hell yeah, chaos time.
Could you keep it down?
Lock.
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello? May I ask who's calling?
And the game is being invaded by a Final Fantasy character. Okay.
Have we met?
Oh, we have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
I like how he's holding the planet just to illustrate that he's God. I waited so long to take first chaos because I never wanted to pay HP for something I didn't understand yet. I mean, you can't figure out what it is without just doing it. Let's see. For the next 4 encounters, life total is reduced by minus 39. Afterwards, your cast deals plus 40% damage. Any purple and over 60%. 3 encounters you can earn money. Boons have a 40% chance to be rare or better. I've got to say, they don't seem that great to me. I mean, I guess this for the for future
Rooms of chaos
potential.
to extract the benefits a few chambers from now. More brimstones.
So basically all of the weapons are better long-range weapons than the bow and arrow. Three choices overall, but Chaos is generally worth visiting. Alright.
Dead. That's something.
Oh. I'll go for this one.
Sweet.
Really like the idea of doing a temporary curse for a big reward later, except it's way less strict than the ones in Dead Cells and Rogue Legacy. Yeah, I can see that. I could absolutely see that. Yeah, how do you get those, like, god meter things back? I guess I'll go for Poseidon. No, go Poseidon or health. I'll go for health.
Don't keep them waiting.
Oh, so you can't block the shots with an attack, only a projectile. Good to know. You can backstab them while looking at you if you call the spear back at the right time. That's funny. Forget how the god meter charges, I think by getting hit. Yeah, I have no idea. Doesn't seem to be charging. I guess I'll go this way.
You're nothing. Gemstones.
Taking and dealing damage both are automatically empty when a room is done, though. Oh, so it only lasts one single room. Oh. Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Let's go, Doomsday.
Ah, shit. Aha! Not so bad. Oh, you can give them gifts too? Okay, I'll go give Poseidon the gift. Alright.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been excellent to know you, sir, so please, this is for you.
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I thank you, Uncle.
Conch shell. Alright.
My oceans, they are filled with danger, not just water, little Hades. Any of the dead you face, they met their mortal end at sea and not on land.
Some boons can make the god gauge charge faster. That's good. Your cast damages foes in the area and knocks them away. Okay. Your attack does more damage and knocks foes away. I think I'll go for cast. It seems more powerful.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals. More witches? What?
Oh, right. I got that boon that makes me get things faster. That's cool. Let's see, shop. I don't have enough money for the shop, so.
So quiet.
Oh, nice. Health.
Much better. Gods grant me strength.
Your call makes you surge into foes. I mean, if I can't ever really use it, so I guess I get Bloodshot. I get this for the... No? Buy more stuff or get the upgrades? I think I want the upgrades. Hey, it did hit me. Probably because he activated it, huh? Plus 40, nice. I'm pretty sure if I go in there, I die, so. Shop.
Charon's shop.
Healing!
Charon, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
Athena or Hermes? Let's just go for Athena, I guess.
Business.
We cannot effectively communicate with Charon from Olympus, but he is amenable to certain trades and seems unfettered by your father's influence.
Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. You take damage. Damage was. I do like the dash deflect. Oh yeah.
Your wisdom guide me.
Oh god, I do.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible. You've seen what happens when you go too far.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool. You've got a lot of nerve.
Okay, that's fine. Ah, fuck. Alright. That is a lot of damage, though.
Got you.
Oh, I gain a new blood each time.
For what?
Okay.
Damn it, can't get that.
Finish one use of Death Defiance. Ah. Next boon you find has upgraded rarity. Passive traps deal plus 500% damage to your foes. This actually seems okay. I'll keep what I have.
Going up. Cheers. Change of scenery, at least.
You get a blood per boss per weapon. Oh, okay. I assumed it upgraded each weapon, but I didn't think it would be like you have to use a weapon to get an upgrade for it. It's interesting.
Get dead. Saved some for everyone.
See, health and hammer. Let's go for health, I guess. Zagreus getting scammed by Terran. 200 for a bottle of Styx blood, but he could just stick his head in the river for free. I mean, if assuming the river doesn't, like, melt the flesh from his bones or something like that. Which it probably would. Okay, turn around, please. Thank you. Oh, that was well worth it. Nice. Strategy.
Feeling stronger.
Let's see, key or shop? I don't really have enough to make a shop worth it, I don't think. So let's go for the key. So after you buy all the weapons, do they stop giving you keys?
Slam dancers.
No, you can always get keys and they can still open up the mirror, but they definitely become useless the fastest. Oh, you need keys to open the mirror. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. I didn't notice. See, Poseidon or Ares? Let's go for Ares. Sometimes in those big rooms, there are up to 3 exits. One of them will be off by itself. So always check all the way around. Oh, okay.
that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Hey, is he supposed to be rhyming? I didn't know Ares was a poet. Your dash creates Blade Rift. Nah, your special inflicts doom. I mean, it's not bad. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. I mean, I'll do doom with my throwing attack.
More bloodshed then.
Seems alright.
Just what I need, except...
Distance doom is amazing. Yeah, it seems like it. I'll go for that again. I see Ares. I'll get this.
Gorgons.
Fuck. Shit, get off the fucking wire. Ah. I can deflect his bombs. Cool. And I can stone the Medusas. Nice.
Tower of Olympus.
Flood shot, divine dash. Uh-oh. Are you okay, game? Yeah, okay. I think we're okay. With this, I guess?
Juicy. Can't give up yet.
Let's see. Jewel things are... I think I was going for the jewels. I need to be very, very careful.
There's more.
Literally 1 HP left. Whew. Hey, you don't get many of those crystals, do you? Okay. Hammer and... Is that a shop? I'm trying to go with the shop. If I don't go to the shop, I'm dead. That's just how it is.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Hey, a gem. Neat. Let's see what this is.
Hello?
Nearly stepped from lava getting on the boat there. Yeah.
What now?
Ah, shit, more of them. Alright. Shit. You need to die. Thank you.
Didn't work.
Oh, I have to hit the small ones first. Okay. Oh, there it is, finally. Or, yep. That's why it's called the Hydra, I guess. Ah, okay. What a great way to lose your ass 1 AP. Yeah. Whew, okay. Woo.
I'll get that Hydra. Hypnos must be on break.
Will.
Okay, I assume the game auto-saves or something. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here for the day. Thank everyone for joining me. It's always a pleasure to be able to chat, even if I'm focusing. Maybe at some points I'll just do a stream where I just sit and talk about something. I've been wanting to... Not necessarily like reaction videos, but like judging stuff. Just silently judging. Just sit here and... Just like hours of doing this. Not exactly that, but something in that vein. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I will return at some point in the future. Later.